Hello children, good morning to all of you. In the previous class, we have started decimals chapter. I had given you many sums in that. Today, we are going to start your exercises of the book. Okay? So see the first exercise. Some questions I have written on the board. Just like first question I have written, write into expanded form. Here 16.74, that is the decimal number. 243.689, that is also a decimal number. We have to write it in expanded form. So see how to write. 16 will be written as 10 plus 6 in the standard form. When you expand it, that is the method. Now plus the decimal number. After decimal, this is 7. This is at the 10th place, so it will be written as 7 by 10. Next number is 4, which is at the 100th place, so it will be written as 4 upon 100. This is the method of expandation. Now see, this one 243 means 200 plus 40 plus 3 plus 6 is at the 10th place, so it will be 6 upon 10. 8 is at the 100th place, so it will be written as 8 upon 100 plus 9 is at the 1000th place, so it will be written as 9 upon 1000. Understood how to write in expanded form? Now see the second question. Express as a fraction in simplest form. That means first we have to convert it into fraction and then after we have to write in simplest form. Now see, to convert a decimal into fraction, first write down your number without decimal, then upon, write 1 and then 1 followed by zeros. How many digits are there? There are 2 digits, so here will be double zeros. Understood? Now this is the fraction. Convert it into simplest form. You can see that 5 can divide both the numbers. 5 into 9 is 45, 5 into 20 is 100. That means simplest form is 9 upon 20. Okay? Now see this one, 12.725. If you write it in, first write the number without decimal, then after in the denominator put 1 followed by zeros after the digits. 1, 2, 3. 3 digits are there. After the decimal there are 3 digits, so put 3 zeros. You have written your number into fraction form. Now write it in simplest form. To write it into simplest form, think a number which can divide both. You can see that unit digit of numerator is 5 and unit digit of denominator is 0. That means both the numbers are divisible by 5. If you divide both the numbers by 5, 5 into 2 is 10, 5 into 5 is 25, 2 remainder, 2 into 22, 5 into 4 is 20, 2 remainder, 2 into 5, 25, 5 5 is 25. That means when 12,725 is divided by 5, 2,545 will come. When 1,000 is divided by 5, then 5 into 2 is 10, 500, 500. Understood? Again see, this number can be divided by 5. So 5 into 5 is 25, then 0, and then 5 into 9 is 45. Okay? And this one, 5 into 4 is 20, 500. 509 upon 40. This is the simplest form. Now the numbers are not divisible by any number. Both are in the simplest form. Now children, this is an improper fraction. Are you watching? Numerator is greater than denominator. If your answer comes in this form, must write it into mixed form. And how will you write it into mixed form? 40 will divide 509, then you will take 1 times. Now see, 109 is the remainder. 40 into 2 is 80, 29 is the remainder. That means this number can be written as 12 into 29 upon 40. Okay? Never give your answer in improper fraction. Give practice for this. Give your answer in mixed number. Now see the third question. Convert into decimals. This is very easy. When 240 is divided by 100, then count how many zeros are there. 1, 2. 2 zeros are there. So in your numerator, from the right hand side, after 2 digit, put the decimal. This is the direct method. How to do? See once again. 9 is divided by 100. So first write down 9. Now count the zeros in 100. There are 2 zeros. Then in your numerator, from right hand side, after 2 digit, put the 0. But there is only 1 digit. So put 1 0 from your side, and then after put the decimal. Understood? Since there are 2 zeros, so before 2 digit decimal will be put. Now before decimal there is no number, so put 0 from your side. This is the direct method. If denominators are 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on, then this method you can follow. Suppose that there is 1000, 9 upon 1000. In this case, before 3 digit you will put the decimal, because in denominator there are 3 zeros. This number is 1000, so 3 zeros are there. So in the numerator, before 3 digit you will put decimal, and there is only 1 digit, so 2 zeros you will increase from your side, and then after you will put the decimal. Before decimal no number is there, then put 0 from your side. Okay? Now see this question. 3 by 5. 3 can be divided by 5, and you can write directly 0.6 if you know the process. 5 divides 3. By putting decimal, 0 is increased. 5 into 6 is 30. So directly 0.6 you can write. One more method is there. See how. Think a number which is multiplied by denominator. Think a number which is multiplied by denominator to make it powers of 10. Powers of 10 means 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh and so on. You can see that if 5 is multiplied by 2, it will become 10. 5 2s are 10, and from dividing 10 the division will be easy. So when you are multiplying 2 in denominator, must multiply 2 in numerator also. Now it will become 6 upon 10, and when 6 is divided by 10, from the right hand side after 1 digit you will put the decimal. Okay, and before decimal no number, so you will put 0 from your side. Are you watching? Answer is same. Now see this question. 7 upon 8. Again, if we follow this method, then we have to think a number which is multiplied by 8 to convert it into powers of 10. Powers of 10 means 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. So children, 8 is multiplied by 125, then it will become 1000, because 8 cannot be converted into 10 by multiplying any whole number. By 8 into 1 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16. So it is not possible to convert 8 into 10 by multiplying any whole number. 8 cannot be converted into 100 also, because 12.5 is multiplied by 8, then it will become 100. Again, that is not a whole number. 12.5 is not a whole number. We have to think a whole number which is multiplied by denominator to convert it into powers of 10. Then this number is multiplied by numerator also. Now denominator has become 1000, and what will be the numerator? $875. Now when 875 is divided by 1000, from the right hand side we will count digits 1, 2, 3. Because in 1000 there are 3 zeros, so from the right hand side after 3 digit we will put decimal, and before decimal no number means we will put 0. Same process we will do here. Now see, this can be written as 4 plus 3 by 8. Now we have seen that 8 is multiplied by 125 to make powers of 10. Then 125 is multiplied in numerator also. Now 4 plus 125 into 3 is 375 upon 1000. 4 plus, when 375 is divided by 1000, 0.375 will come. Now add the numbers. 4.375 is the answer. Understood? By the same method, this question also. 4 plus 11 upon 125. Now see, 125 is multiplied by 8 to convert it into powers of 10. Then 125 is multiplied by 8. So numerator 11 is also multiplied by 8. So it will become 88 upon 1000. Now 4 plus, it will become 0.088. Understood why? Because in denominator there are 3 zeros. So in the numerator after 3 digits from the right hand side we will put decimal. Since in the numerator only 2 digits is there, so 1 0 will be increased. Now add and get your answer. 4.088 is the answer. Okay. Now pause the video and note down these questions. Okay children, now see the next exercise, that is exercise 4b. I have written some questions here. First question is, take out 6.345 from 8.1. So how to solve it? Take out means subtract. Take out means subtract 6.345 from 8.1. Understood? Take out 6.345 from 8.1 means subtract 6.345 from 8.1. So how to solve it? See the solution. From 8.1 we will subtract 6.345. See this one. To subtract, you are watching that both the numbers are not in like decimals. So first you will convert it into like decimals. And how you will convert? By increase zeros. See, in this way. Now subtract and get your answer. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. That means 1.755. Now here, what should be subtracted from 50 to get this number? This is same as what should be subtracted from 10 to get 8. What should be subtracted from 10 to get 8? You know the answer too, but from where the answer comes? 10 minus 8. It means if your statement is this, what should be subtracted from first number to get second number? So what will be the method? Your answer will be first number minus second number. This is in the equation form. One method is this, second method is this. If you can subtract directly, then do. Otherwise, do the subtraction like this. 50.00 minus 34.57. I have converted both the numbers into like decimals by putting decimal and zeros. Okay, now subtract and get your answer. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. 4 minus 3 is 1. That means your answer is 15.43. Okay. If only you can subtract, then you can do this. Otherwise, show this method. See this. What should be added to 63.47 to get 91? if this is the statement, what should be added to this to get that one? Then what will be the method? Again your statement will be required number is equal to second number minus first number. If you have to add something to get another number, then the second number minus first number will be the method. Now subtract and get your answer. 91.00. From our side we will put decimal and 0 zeros. Now subtract it. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. 10 minus 3 is 7. 8 minus 6 is 2. That means required number is 27.53. Understood? This is your answer. Now see this one. You have to simplify. In simplify there are more than two numbers. 1, 2, 3. Three numbers are there. One is addition, one is subtraction. So do this. Firstly add these numbers. 4.06 increase 0 from your side. 3 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 6 11. 1 carry on. 7 1 8. 16 plus 4 is 20. After adding these two numbers, 20.813 is coming. From this number subtract 13.89. Again increase 0 from your side to convert into like decimals. Now subtract and get your answer. 3. 11 minus 9 is 2. 17 minus 8 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. And this is only 6.923. Understood? Now see this one. 555 minus 55.5 minus this. You can do this question by two methods. First subtract this from this. See this one. 555.0 minus 55.5. First subtract second number from first number. 10 minus 5 is 5. 14 minus 5 is 9. 14 minus 5 is 9. Here is 4. When you subtract 55.5 from 555, you will get 499.5. From this number subtract that one. 5.555. Again you will convert it into like decimals. Increase 0 from your side. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 14 minus 5 is 9. 8 minus 5 is 3. 9 and 4. 493.945. This is the answer. When you are subtracting one by one. One more method is there. Both the numbers are negative. So first you can add these two numbers. See, this is the second method. First add these two. 55.5 and 5.55. Add these numbers because both are negative. So increase 0 here. 5, 5, 10, 11 and 6. 61.055 is coming. Now subtract this number from 555. 61.055. Understood? 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 0 is 9. 4 minus 1 is 3. 15 minus 6 is 9. And this is 4. 493.945. See, the answer is same. So you can do any method. Either you can do addition and subtraction by in serial order. Otherwise, first both the negative numbers will be added and then it will be subtracted from the 555. Okay. So any one method you can follow. Now pause the video and note down these questions. Okay children, now see the next exercise, exercise 4C, which is based on the multiplication. The first question is 2.345 is multiplied by 10. Children, it's very simple. When 10 is multiplied by any decimal number, then decimal shift one digit right hand side. That means it will become 23.45. No need of doing multiplication. Directly you can give the answer. Similarly, when 1000 is multiplied by any number, then decimal shift 3 digit right hand side. Always remember, if a number is multiplied by powers of 10, powers of 10 means 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh and so on, then we can write the answer directly. How? See this. Count the zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. Then decimal will shift 3 digit right hand side. But here is only 1 digit. Then 2 0 we will increase from your side. After that we can put the decimal. But after decimal there is no number, so no need of writing the decimal. Understood? Now see this multiplication. These type of multiplication you can do by long method. See, when 0 is multiplied by any number, 0 comes. Now 3 is multiplied by 8. 3 into 8, 24, 2 carry on. 3 into 6, 18 plus 2, 20, 2 carry on. 3 into 6, 6 to 8. 0, 4, 0, 8. Now you have to think where to put the decimal. After decimal there are 2 digits. So in your answer also after decimal there should be 2 digits. That means your answer is 80.40. Same do here also. 2.35 is multiplied by 7.2. 2 is multiplied by 5. 2 into 5 is 10. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 7. 2 into 2 is 4. Don't put the decimal here. Now 7 is multiplied by 5. 7 into 5 35. 3 carry on. 7 into 3 21. 21 3 24. 2 carry on. 7 into 2 14 to 16. Okay, simple multiplication you have done here. 0, 7, 5, 12, 4, 4, 8, 1, 9 and 16. After multiplying you have to see where to put the decimal. In the first number after decimal 2 digit. In the second number after decimal 1 digit. So total digits are 3 after decimal. 2 here, 1 here. Total 3 digits are there after decimal. So in your answer also from the right hand side after decimal 3 digits should be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 16.920 is the answer. Now see here. First multiply 1.2 and 3.5. 5 into 2 10. 5 1 6. 3 2 is 6. 3 1 3. Simple multiplication you have done. Now you have to check where to put decimal. Okay. After decimal 1 digit, after decimal 1 digit. Total 2 digits are there. So in your answer also after decimal there should be 2 digit. That means you will put the decimal from the right hand side after 2 digit. Okay. Now multiply by 0.3. 3 0 0. 3 into 2 6. 3 4 is 12. Then 0 0 and 0. Okay, now 0, 6, 2 and 1. Now see where to put the decimal. After decimal 2 digit, after decimal 1 digit. Total 3 digits are there. So in your answer also after decimal there should be 3 digits. So from the right hand side 1, 2, 3. After 3 digit you will put the decimal. Okay, this is your answer. Now see here. A room is 4.5 meter long and 3.8 meter broad. That means length has been given 4.5 meter and breadth has been given 3.8 meter. Calculate the area of the floor. We know that area of the floor will be length into breadth. Okay, because our room is in the shape of rectangle. So area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here the area of the floor will be length into breadth means 4.5 meter into 3.8 meter. Now multiply it. 4.5 is multiplied by 3.8. 8 into 5 40. 4 carry on. This is 3 5 15. You can do this multiplication. Now after decimal 1 digit, after decimal 1 digit, total 2 digits should be there after decimal. So 1 2. From the right hand side, after 2 digit, you will put the decimal. That means your answer is 7.1 meter square. No need of writing this 0. After the decimal, the zeros which is coming at the last, those are valueless. So we can write only 17.1 meter square. Okay? In this class, till here only. In the next class, we will do division and other exercises. Okay? Bye bye.